Hey guys, Richard here. So in this review I want to talk to you about Magic. Now Magic comes from Billy Dar, Finger Swami and Justin Opay and is due to be released on July the 17th at 11 AM Eastern. Now this is all around cell phones and being able to actually get traffic from cell phones over to your own affiliate links and obviously go ahead and make money. Now there is a big disconnect between what they're actually saying on the sales page here and what you actually end up getting. What you end up getting is the same application as they've sold multiple times before. If you have a look at this one, this is Magic, this is Zest, and I can give you examples of multiple others that I've done reviews on that are all basically the same interface. The only thing they've actually done with this is they've actually mobile optimized this particular interface so you can use it on a mobile phone. So guys, I'm actually going to go through the sales page. I'll show you the actual interface on a mobile phone and then we'll discuss some of these kind of selling points on here and ensure that you've got a good view of what actually is entailed if you decide to buy this type of product online. So just before we start guys, my name is Richard Darby, this is the School of Nomads. If you haven't been over to the channel before, don't forget to hit that subscribe and notification bell and I'll let you know whenever I do new reviews. And guys, if you're looking to build a long-term sustainable business online using affiliate marketing, go ahead and check out the link in the description below over to the School of Nomads and I'll take you through the whole process completely for free, step by step. Okay guys, let's jump straight in here. I actually want to show you the mobile interface first so you get a feel for what that actually looks like. So here's what it looks like on a mobile guys. Basically it's the same interface as I just showed you and it's been optimized for mobile, but it's not an app. So the look and feel of it isn't great. They're not transferring it into some kind of app. All they've done is optimize the various sections on here. So if you just take a look here, basically the first thing you'll always see on here is all of the different campaigns from the latest deals from things like Warrior Plus, but I have to kind of scroll across to get the full screen on here. Now if I go on to horizontal mode, you can see it looks a little better for that particular function, but it's not great. So if I go back and I look at the money pages, these are the pieces that I think are going to be kind of the most complex to try and build when you're using this type of application. So again, I'm going to look at this. Basically I can go ahead and change all of these different types of interfaces and then download these pages and use them myself. So if I downloaded these pages anyway, I would have to have my own website, but on here apparently I can go through and I can transform all of these different things. Now you can see this is a pretty big iPhone I've got here and I can't really see a lot as I'm going through these, so it's not great to design these types of pages. It does work on a mobile, so I guess if you've got no computer whatsoever, this is something you could utilize, but it is going to be very, very clunky guys. So what I'm going to do, I'll just jump back to the actual PC itself and I'll show you these various functions so that you understand exactly what this software does. So guys, I'll jump back to the actual dashboard. So what we have here is, as I said, this is the same interface as all of these other different types of products from Billy Dar and multiple others now. They all seem to be buying this white label software and just changing a few words over here and then reselling it as the latest greatest application for making money, and it's really all the same issue that you're going to have with this. So this is supposed to be a traffic generating app, so let's talk a lot about the traffic solutions as we go through the review. So basically guys, the first thing you'll see is this trending offers tab from JVZoo, from Warrior Plus and from ClickBank, and these are all the latest releases. And what you can do is go ahead and look at the sales page, or you can come along and grab the deal. And to grab the deal, you just click on it. You'll end up over Warrior Plus. You can go ahead and ask to promote this particular product. So, you know, that's okay. You know, there's no big deal about that. I would prefer to actually go to Warrior Plus and have a look at the stats on this before I started promoting things. You know, a lot of these things I wouldn't promote anyway, but you know what guys, that's up to you. So that's the trending offers. Then you have the money pages. Now these are the various types of pages you can build, and it's just a super simple landing page builder. So you come along here, you hit the landing page, you choose the landing page. Again, I've seen these so many times in these products guys. This is the same interface time after time. Come along and click on these, and basically you can go along and change these landing pages. Now as you can see here, when I went back to that mobile view, you can't see any of these types of divider buttons or blocks or progress bars or whatever on that mobile view. So it's going to be very, very difficult to come along here and start changing things on these landing pages. So basically that's the landing page builder. Now when I go back, it's very much similar to all of these other different types of pages. At the end of the day, all they are is kind of different styles of pages, but it's a similar kind of thing. come over here, you have opt-in pages you can change around, which is fine. The only thing with some of these pages is once you go ahead and save them, they will be on their actual interface unless you download them and put them on your own website. If you've got your own website, use something like Elementor, which is a much better software, much nicer interface, and it's got many, many different options, and it's completely for free. So that's what you would do as far as your money page is concerned. And then you can come and actually connect your social accounts here. You've got people who are going to collect their Facebook here. You'll need that for when you use the messenger campaigns. You have a lead capture here, so you have a way that you can actually store all of your leads in this particular interface. So you've got the subscribers, you've got a bot subscribers, you've got labels and tags. Again, guys, you got to think where you're going to get these subscribers from. So you will store them in here. I personally wouldn't use something like this. I would definitely use something like Aweber or GetResponse, which I'll go into in a second when we talk about emails. But this is where you can go ahead and capture your leads. Messenger campaign here, you can create a campaign in the messenger that you can then use on Facebook. Go ahead and you have a subscriber manager here. You can have contact groups and contact books. Basically, you just have all of the different subscribers here in various lists. And then you go into your SMS campaigns. Now, this is the first kind of real traffic app on here that you're going to see. Now, the idea is that you would SMS people from this interface. So you have a campaign here, you have templates here, you have sequencing here. But first of all, you need to make sure that you have your API settings and a provider for the SMSs. Now, they got Twilio, Plevio, ClickTel, various others on here. And you would go ahead and you would go and basically add the new API here and go figure out how to do that on the various networks. Now, these do all cost money, guys. These aren't free. So if I go to somewhere like Twilio, it's going to cost you around about 2 cents to send anything with pictures in there, which is obviously going to be slightly more than if you just send out a direct link, which is going to be 0.75. So this will soon mount up, guys. Just remember, this is not free to actually send these texts out. You do have to pay, like any of these systems, by coming along and being a member of one of these various networks. So that's the SMS, and you've got to figure out who you're actually going to send your SMSs to, because obviously you haven't actually attracted anybody to be on your list yet. The other thing is the email campaigns. Now, the email campaigns, again, I don't like using these softwares for any kind of email campaigns or storing people's addresses. You have lots of different rules as far as GDPR and privacy laws in countries like the US that you need to comply with. So you're much better using recognized services like Aweber or GetResponse that all have the checks and balances in place to make sure that the data is safe, and also you're not seen as abusing any laws when you're sending emails out. But if you do go down this route, you need to go and set up your SMTP, where you have things like Mandrill, Mailgun. Again, when you come over to these services, like in this case Mailgun, you do actually have to pay to actually use the service. So this one starts off as kind of a flex. A lot of them start off free for the first couple of emails, and then you go ahead and you have to start paying money. So it's $35 a month for this, $80 for growth, and $90 for scale. And again, if I look at something like SendGrid, that starts off for free for 100 emails a day, but then you have the $15 a month option, then $90 a month. This is going to be very, very limited usage as far as this is concerned, but just be aware that you need to pay for this when you start growing your business. So again, guys, you need to be able to get people over to your email as well. So from an SMS and an email campaign perspective, at the moment, you've got nobody to send anything to if you've got nobody on your list, which is where we come to the actual traffic sources. Now, this is where you're actually going to attract people over to your money pages that you've created with this awesome software. So you come along here and you go to the traffic sources, and guess what? The traffic sources are social media traffic. Now, I actually leave a video below that you can go ahead and check out, and I'm going to explain to you a little bit more about social media traffic and why, quite honestly, unless you've got a following, it's a complete waste of your time trying. You need to have an audience on Facebook, you need to have an audience on Twitter, Pinterest, that will actually look at your content and then click to come across to your pages and then sign up on your SMS list, on your email list, whatever you may have. But you need to have some kind of audience on these in the first place. you're not going to attract anybody organically with these money pages. You're only ever going to be able to share the link to them. So these are completely useless unless you've got an audience already. Now, when I look through many of these options, and I could again go through this in more detail in the video that I'm going to provide, some of these aren't even social media sites. Things like Flickster is all about films. It's like a film review site. You know, House Party, I don't know where you would go ahead and share your affiliate links to House Party and Goodreads. Lots of these are just not anything to do with sharing links. I mean, Amazon, where are you going to share your page link on Amazon? Who's going to come along and see that? So guys, a lot of these are just a complete waste of time, and it's designed to show you that you can have all this free traffic, and the reality is once you share this onto Facebook, unless you've got an audience, you're going to have zero traffic whatsoever. Other functionality here you've got, guys, is the link cloaking. Again, you can come along here and just use a bit.ly URL shortener, just chuck that in there for good measure. You've got this backlink machine here. These backlinks aren't going to do anything for your links. You're not going to get any audience on these backlinks. You have an offer comparison. Now, on the last few I actually saw on here, it didn't actually give me any kind of result here, but let's have a go. And basically, I just looked at these two websites here, and it doesn't give me any data whatsoever. So you can compare offers on here. I'm not quite sure what this is all about, why you would need to compare two offers, but there is this functionality there. Then you have this keyword research tool here. Go ahead and search for dogs on here, press analysis, and that's going to go off and find me lots of different keywords as far as dogs are concerned, which is fine. And then last thing you have this messenger bot. Same rules apply. You're going to have an audience for people to come along to your bot. So really, guys, it's a tool that is not really going to be any use for beginners. If I go back to the sales page itself, it's promising you autopilot buyer traffic in seconds. Now, I've talked about the social media traffic. You're not going to get any buyer traffic from social media unless you already have a following. Built especially for beginners, I'm not seeing that. And then as far as the 2 clicks, you can already see that it's going to take multiple clicks to build the various landing pages up, plus go ahead and apply for your affiliate links, and then you're going to have to share them to somebody, which this isn't really giving you any method of getting any kind of traffic. Now, one thing I want to mention on here is they are concentrating a lot on mobile traffic. Now, they're talking about 5.2 million buyers on your mobile, and you're going to be able to get traffic directly from these folks. Now, all they've actually done here is they've optimized this site to use on a mobile. Now, whether they've done that well or not is another thing. I still think it's going to be very difficult to build landing pages on your mobile. But the reality is, when you actually share these links, even if you have people on social media that are going to go ahead and use them, they're going to come from a variety of sources. So the only way you're ever going to get traffic over to these links is if you've got some kind of traffic source that already exists, like YouTube or blogging, or if you do have a following on social media. But they're all going to come from various sources. They're not just going to come from your mobile phones. It's a bit of a strange link they're making here. The fact that they've mobile optimized the site does not mean you're going to get multiple people over to your sites from a mobile, because most sites these days that are selling anything online have already optimized that for mobile. I do that when I build my pages with Thrive Themes, and everybody else does the same thing. So don't really believe any of this thing about mobiles. At the end of the day, if you can't generate traffic, guys, you're going to really struggle to actually get any kind of benefit from this particular product. So let's go ahead and look at the OTOs for you. Now, the front end is $17. You can get it for $5 less if you go ahead and take advantage of the discount. Just put your cursor off the page and you'll get it for $12. The upsell one is the Magic Unlimited Edition, which is $39, even more unlimited traffic and sales. I don't know how you need more unlimited traffic and sales if you can already get billions of traffic and sales. Upsell 2 Magic Done For You Edition is $197. Upsell 3 Magic Automated Edition is $39. Upsell 4 Magic Done For You Templates Clubs $39. And Upsell 5 is $39, 50 click and go campaigns for TikTok. Now, these are the same OTOs that they have on every single product, guys. So there is really going to be no difference if you buy this one or you buy Zest or you buy any Billy Dow product. They're all going to be the same as this. So guys, I'm going to give this a 3 out of 10. Really, it does work. It is mobile optimized. I think you're going to struggle to actually build pages using the mobile version of this, but it's the same as any of these things. The whole sales page, as you can see here, is concentrating on getting free traffic over to your various offers, and it's just not going to deliver in the way you expect. My name is Richard Darby. This is School of Nomads. If you haven't been over to the channel before, don't forget to hit that subscribe and notification bell, and I'll let you know whenever I produce new reviews. And guys, if you're looking to build a long-term sustainable business online using affiliate marketing, go ahead and check out the link in the description below over to the School of Nomads, and I'll take you through the whole process step by step. Until next time, guys, take care.